Hey guys, it's Chris the Batman Statue Collector, and welcome back to our series Statue Revisited, where we take a look at an older statue and we try to figure out if it's still as good as it was whenever I first ordered it. I'm going to be real honest with you guys. This is one of my all-time favorites in my collection. This Bane is insane. Just to give you an idea of the size of him, there's my fist. He's actually got a bigger fist than me. It is just an insane piece from Prime One Studio, of course, based on the art right there of David Finch, as you can see. My all-time favorite artist. I absolutely love David Finch. And so to be able to have a Finch piece in my collection, I even have a piece signed by him in person, which was absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to kind of go back over this statue again, tell you what I think about it. And let's just go back and review it. So obviously the great thing about this piece is the storytelling base. It's literally got a 1/3 scale Batman on the base, and that's something you really don't see very much, but we do have a full David Finch Batman right there, which is great. Of course, he's coming out of the mud and the muck. It's really crazy. It's got all these shard elements here. It's got kind of this muddy muck here. Obviously the base itself had some really nice, kind of look like ironwork or something. So it wasn't just the typical Prime One base that they do. It was actually something pretty unique, I thought, where he's being slammed up against this thing. It does have rock work, but then all of these wood shards and wood pieces as well. And again, I had to get one signed by Finch himself. And I just feel so lucky to have that. I like to have my stuff autographed if possible by the artist. So that's pretty great. So anyway, as we start going up the statue again, I feel like all the details still very much hold up right now. Just look at that. Look at the detail on the boot. It's got all the weathering, kind of like a steel-toed boot, all the armor. And then as you go up into the pants themselves, you can see it's got all the detail, all the folds of fabric, even though it is fully sculpted. The pants look really great. And then obviously on the inside there too, you could see that texture, kind of like that, I don't know, alligator skin or whatever it would be, some sort of cracked leather on the inside of the pants. Again, just incredible detail, all again based on the art of David Finch. But the boots themselves are awesome. And then of course you have that hand, like I said, it's just massive. You could see the detail of the paint, the dirtiness on his hands. And then again, just that wrist armor. It's just, look at that. Look at the detail. These are things that a lot of times I think, you just miss. When you see the whole character as a whole, it's like, oh, that's really neat. I mean, look at the rust effect down there. I mean, the paint. Isn't that awesome? Like the weathering, the paint work. It's so good. Again, sometimes this is just stuff that you miss, and so I'm really glad to do this series because it lets us appreciate some of the art that we might not look at every single day. Again, the texture on the skin, the veins popping out, had a little bit of green venom to it. Obviously, you have all of the real tubes that go from place to place. I really like the tubes. I know some companies kind of did, like where it had an actually effect where it looked like it was neon going through it or something. That would have maybe been a nice touch because these tubes are untouched. There's no paint element to them. But there have been some companies that I feel like do that really well. So maybe that would be the only nitpick that I would have liked to have seen. But look at the armor, again, the wrist. It's just so awesome. Look at the detail here. It's just sick. It really is sick. You had the little straps, the military straps. Again, you have the tank top here with blood elements showing through, which looks great. Again, the texturing on that, just everywhere you look at that. I even forget that there's blood on this. Like, I don't ever look close enough underneath here, but look at that. I forgot that there's blood. That's so great. Man, the blood is cool on this. This was an EX or fail for me. I love the unmasked portrait. This is what I'm asking David to do for me in terms of a commission. I'm asking him to do like just that face right there. I don't know if he will be able to do that for me. Hopefully I'll be able to update you guys. But look at that. Look at the blood coming out of his face. You have the eyeball. It's just It's just so cool. And of course, there is a regular mask as well, which I don't have displayed because again, I just feel like this is the one I would always want. And again, it's based on that art back there from the actual cover. I mean, it's just a perfect representation of that without a doubt to me. You also have the backpack here. Sorry, he's too heavy to move. I can't move him for you guys. But, I mean, he is such a great statue. Maybe to this day, maybe the skin color could be a little bit better. It's a little bit pinkish in areas. But, again, I'm super nitpicking. There's so many great details on him. But really, to me, it's that face. It's just his overall, the way he's positioned. Sometimes I feel like maybe he would look a little bit too bulky, too top heavy. Maybe, again, I'm reaching here. But again, just like this is the way I look at him. Like when I come in the room, I see him just like this. I see him just like this. And to me, like it doesn't get any freaking better than this thing. The City of Bane is really cool. I like that throne piece from Prime 1, but gosh, if I don't ever get that piece, I am going to be real happy with this guy. This guy is not going to ever leave my collection. He is just so monstrous. He's so impressive, and again, this is my top. I would say my top 5 in my top 5 of statues. Again, I oftentimes forget that Batman's even down there because this is a versus diorama really, but I always just consider this a Bane statue because he is. I just think this is the best there'll ever be. And again, it's my favorite artist, David Finch. I just absolutely love it. Ugh, I am in love with this thing. I feel just really lucky to have it, and again, I feel really lucky to have it autographed by Finch himself as well. Okay, I've rambled on long enough. Clearly, I'm in love with this thing. I love it. I just so glad to show this to you guys again. I hope you enjoyed this series. Let me know if you do. What piece would you like to see me do next in my collection as I review and kind of go back and look at some of these amazing pieces of art and see if they still hold up in my collection. But yeah, I probably like. Now I'm going to say it. I love it more than I did when I bought it. I just love it. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you right here in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Don't piss off Bane.
Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these 2 awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.